Hello everybody, it's Lazel here with another Magic the Gathering EDH deck tech. Today I'm featuring Lord of the Nazgûl, a 5 mana 4/3 flying creature which says Wraiths you control have protection from ring bearers, and whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 3/3 black Wraith creature token with menace. Then, if you control 9 or more Wraiths you control have base power and toughness 9/9 until end of turn. In this Dimir deck we want to sling as many cheap instant and sorcery spells as possible to create an army of Wraiths, which will then swing for the win as soon as they are 9/9s. So let's play cheap instant and sorcery spells. For example, Gitaxian Probe for 1 blue Phyrexian mana is a sorcery which says look at target player's hand and draw a card. Preordain 1 mana blue, scry 2, then draw a card. Ponder, 1 mana sorcery, look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put them back in any order. You may shuffle, draw a card. Consider, 1 mana instant, look at the top card of your library, you may put that card into your graveyard, draw a card. Opt, 1 mana instant, scry 1 and draw a card. Or another really powerful card in this deck is Grimmer, Saruman's Footman, 4 mana 1/4. Grimmer, Saruman's Footman can't be blocked. And whenever Grimmer deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile an instant or sorcery card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then that player puts the exiled cards that weren't cast this way on the bottom of their library in a random order. Of course this deck has a lot of Wraith Synergy, so we also play Witch King, Bringer of Ruin, 6 mana 5/3 flying. Whenever Witch King, Bringer of Ruin attacks, defending player sacrifices a creature with the least power among creatures they control. Witch King of Angmar, 5 mana 5/3 flying. Whenever 1 or more creatures deal combat damage to you, each opponent sacrifices a creature that dealt combat damage to you this turn. The ring tempts you. Discard a card. Witch King of Angmar gains indestructible until end of turn and tap it. Of course, since we are building a Wraith army, we also play the Nazgûl, and not only this one, we also play all of the 9 copies that we have. It is a 3 mana 1/2 Death Touch which says when Nazgûl enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, you put a +1/+1 counter on each Wraith you control. A deck can have up to 9 cards named Nazgûl. Due to the fact that we have a lot of Wraith Synergy, we also play a lot of Changelings. For example, Graveshifter, 4 mana 2/2 Changeling. And when Graveshifter enters the battlefield, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Universal Automaton, 1 mana 1/1 Changeling. Or also Shapesharer, 2 mana 1/1 Changeling, and for 3 mana, target Shapeshifter becomes a copy of target creature until your next turn. Due to the fact that we are slinging a bunch of instant and sorcery spells, we can take even more advantage of that with cards like Talron, Sky Summoner, 4 mana 2/2. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 2/2 blue Drake creature token with flying. Sedgemoor Witch, 3 mana 3/2 Menace with Ward, pay 3 life, and Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with when this creature dies, you gain 1 life. Furthermore, we also play Murmuring Mystic, 4 mana 1/5. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 blue bird illusion creature token with flying. We need to make sure that we never run out of gas when it comes to instant and sorcery spells, so we play Kindred Discovery, 5 mana enchantment. As Kindred Discovery enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Whenever a creature you control of the chosen type enters the battlefield or attacks, draw a card. Wavebreak Hippocamp, 3 mana 2/2. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, draw a card. Or also Archmage Emeritus, 4 mana 2/2 with Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card. Let's make sure that our path is always clear to swing for the win. For example, with Raise the Palisade, 5 mana sorcery, choose a creature type, return all creatures that aren't of the chosen type to their owner's hand. Kindred Dominance, 7 mana sorcery, choose a creature type, destroy all creatures that aren't of the chosen type. Or also Crippling Fear, 4 mana, choose a creature type. Creatures that aren't of the chosen type get -3/-3 until end of turn. You want to win more? You get it. Helm of the Host, 4 mana legendary artifact. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a token that's a copy of a crypt creature, except the token isn't legendary if a crypt creature is legendary. That token gains haste and equip 5. Equip this one to Lord of the Nazgûl and you have 1 more Wraith generator on board. Reflections of Lityara, 5 mana enchantment. As Reflection of Lityara enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, copy that spell. We play 9 Nazgûls in this deck, so there's a pretty high chance that we get to copy those spells quite a few times. And last but not least, Levitation, 4 mana enchantment. Creatures you control have flying. So not only Menace makes it hard, but also flying will ensure that we can swing for the win. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this short video about me talking about a few cards that I will play in the Lord of the Nazgûl deck. If you want to add any cards to the list, just let us know down in the comments below. Let me know which legendary creature I shall feature next, and then I would say see you in the next video. Goodbye guys.